New research suggests more melted rock lies beneath the Yellowstone Caldera, but it's still not likely to erupt anytime soon. One of the magma reservoirs underneath the Yellowstone Caldera, a huge crater and supervolcanoes, holds more liquid molten rock than scientists previously estimated. The amount of melted rock beneath a volcano helps researchers determine how close it might be to erupting. But though there may be more liquid magma underneath Yellowstone than scientists had assumed, the behemoth is still unlikely to erupt anytime in the near future. Magma consists of rocks and crystals at varying stages of solidity. More melted or liquid the magma is, the more likely a volcano is to erupt. Two large reservoirs full of magma exist beneath the Yellowstone Caldera, one that's about 3 to 10 miles beneath the surface, and another that's 12 to 30 miles below ground. Based on previous research, scientists thought the shallower reservoir was mostly solid, with just 5 to 15% melted rock. Now, however, after using powerful supercomputers to reanalyze existing seismic data from the past 20 years, they believe that proportion is actually 16 to 20%. That's still well below the threshold of liquid magma, about 35 to 50%, that scientists believe will trigger an eruption. While the new findings don't change the volcano's risk level, they do represent a big improvement in our ability to understand what's beneath Yellowstone. The Earth hasn't created more liquid magma. Rather, scientists say they now have a more accurate understanding of what was already there. It's a bit like getting a new lens on an old camera, says Michael Poland, a research geophysicist and the scientist in charge at the U.S. It's the same camera, but you've got finer resolution now. You see with more clarity. Seismic waves, produced by earthquakes, must move through layers of materials inside the Earth before reaching seismometers on the surface. The waves slow down when they reach molten rock, so researchers can use the time it takes them to reach the seismometers to glean insights into how much magma is below ground. Past analyses have assumed that seismic waves emanate linearly from the quake toward the seismometer. But the reality of their journey is much more nuanced than that. This time around, supercomputers modeled the seismic waves in 3 dimensions, which gave scientists a more complete picture of the crystal mush below Yellowstone.